Siblings of the golden child, when did your parents' favoritism finally backfire? My dad's house was paid off, a quiet brick sanctuary he was supposed to live in until the end. So when the first bank letter came, we all assumed it was junk mail. My older brother Mark, the golden child, the one who handled dad's finances since the dementia got bad, said he'd take care of it. But then a second letter came, this one more urgent. I called my sister, and we agreed something felt wrong. Mark just kept saying it was a clerical error, not to worry our dad. The problem was we weren't worried about a bank error, we were worried about Mark. The man had 2 failed businesses and a taste for expensive cars, yet he always seemed to have cash. Our stakes were simple. This house was our only connection to our childhood, and it was our father's only real asset. We couldn't let it disappear. We started with public records, just a simple online search. We found one loan against the property. Mark said it was a reverse mortgage to pay for dad's care, which sounded plausible, but the math didn't add up. The numbers were too high. My sister and I pooled our savings, a little over $3,000, and hired a financial investigator. It felt like a betrayal investigating our own brother, but the alternative felt worse. The investigator called me 2 days later. It wasn't one loan, it was 3. All high-interest, short-term loans. He found the money trail. It went from the loans to an account with only Mark's name on it, and then out to pay off credit cards and a $40,000 lease on a new car. The investigator also found something else. Mark had been getting Dad to sign the papers during his brief moments of clarity, telling him they were just routine tax forms. That was the moment everything shifted. This wasn't just greed, it was calculated cruelty. We decided we weren't going to have a quiet confrontation. He had used the family as a shield, so we would use it as a spotlight. We planned a huge early birthday party for Dad at the house. We invited everyone, aunts, uncles, cousins. Mark loved playing the role of the dutiful son, so we knew he'd be there, soaking it all in. We set up a projector to play a slideshow of old family photos. Everyone was laughing, remembering. Mark was front and center, his arm around Dad. The last photo faded and a new image appeared on the screen. It was a crisp scan of the final loan agreement, the one with the largest amount. The routing numbers were clearly visible, leading to Mark's personal account. I had titled the slide Mark's newest business venture. The room went completely silent. My dad, who was having a good day and was sharp on his medication, squinted at the screen. He looked at Mark, his face filled with genuine confusion. "You told me that was for the property taxes, son." My aunt dropped her fork. Mark's wife just stared at the screen, her hand covering her mouth as she started to quietly sob. The court ordered the liquidation of Mark's assets to pay back every cent, and now the family's annual charity donation is a check written to a National Dementia Care Foundation in our father's name.